Hello and all, welcome to the Galaxy Man Show. I am here with this sensational singer and songwriter known by the name of Amy Jo, who I've had on my show before, all the way from the UK. So I'm proud to announce Amy Jo joining the show to talk about her brand new release called Hypocrite La Da Dee Da. So I just wanted to say thank you so much, Amy, for joining my show for tonight. To people that don't know who you are, I'll let you introduce yourself and explain a bit about who you are to people that don't know who you are, and then we'll dive right into the questions.
Amazing. Well, firstly, thank you so much for having me again. Obviously, we did this a few years ago now because time has flown. Where has it gone? But I'm Amy Jo. I'm from the UK. I'm from the northwest UK, a little seaside town, Morecambe Bay, and I write country music. It's also kind of influenced with a little bit of pop and a little bit of soul in there as well. And I write about relatable things, mundane things, the day-to-day things, all of that jazz. And yeah, it's just an honor to be back here again talking to you.
Awesome. So on to my very first question. So as
Yeah.
people know, you have released your very first brand new single called Hypocrite La Da Dee Da.
Yeah.
What is like how does this brand new single like impact your life to this day with this brand new era, brand new Amy? Like how does this impact you as an artist?
So I'm really excited about this song because obviously it's the first from the album, so it sort of is starting that new era. And when I say a new era, it's very much still Amy Jo. It's weird talking about myself in the third person, Amy Jo. It is still like my type of storytelling, my type of music, but I do feel like it's an evolution of me. It feels like another side to me. I wanted to go with the sort of light, whimsical nature that I have, and I wanted to release it in springtime. So those two things go hand in hand. And I do feel like this is signaling a little bit of a new direction for me, but also it has all the hallmarks of like my usual storytelling and the country narration style. So I don't know. I think it'll be interesting to see what people make of it. The song's gone down really well so far, but it definitely is a little bit of a departure, but also staying true to my roots.
So on to my very next question. So with
Yeah.
this brand new release, like what is the meaning behind hypocrite la da di da?
Great question, because the La Da Di Da bit is almost sort of poking fun at the song because I wanted to write a song that felt light-hearted and not too serious and just felt like spring and summer. And one of the concepts I'd been wanting to write was about how we're all kind of flawed, we're all human, none of us are perfect. And I wanted to poke fun at that and poke fun at myself. So the first line, I want to know in the summertime, definitely alludes to that and how I'm always changing my mind. And I actually wrote this song with Mary Lee and Callum, and it was the most amazing experience writing with those two and collabing. So yeah, I do feel like this song, it's about accepting your flaws, trying not to judge others for theirs because we're all human, and taking it all with a pinch of salt. So yeah, that's where the Hypocrite La Da Di Da title and everything came from.
So why do you think people should go and listen to this brand new release?
I need to pay my bills. No, I'm joking. No, I really, really, really enjoy making music. I enjoy being creative. I enjoy diving deeper into worlds, and I'm really trying to create a world with this album. I want people to feel like you're welcome, you're wanted in this little world, and that everything in this world is not that serious and you can talk about anything. And so I feel like with the songs, I hope that I can relate to people through them. I hope they can understand the subject matter and see themselves in it. I also would love people to come along to live shows and join the scene and yeah, just get involved really, because that's all I do this for, is to create the community and enjoy every day and enjoy every moment that I'm creating. So having people be part of that is always the goal.
So you had a release launch party for this brand new release. What was that like for you?
Oh, that was so fun. We actually got balloons. We had a confetti cannon that absolutely terrified me because I didn't realize it was going to make such a big bang. There was confetti all over the floor. I actually played a sneak peek of one of the songs from the album as well for the people that were on there. So they've heard that first. And yeah, it was amazing because some of the people that were on that live stream also watched my live streams for the recording process. So they saw me actually make the songs. So those same people then got to see the finished product on the release stream. So that was a really cool journey from A to B and everyone being part of it.
So on to the very next question. So with like the whole release party and with this whole brand new release that's officially out now that everyone should go and have a listen to, which is incredible and very like well done, I have to say. So what's next? Like are you with releasing the album and music video? Like what can people expect from the album and music video?
Oh, good question. The album definitely still carries on that theme of the lightheartedness and the whimsy. And there's songs on there that are quite they very much tell my worldview, how I see the world, but in a fun, light way. There's going to be a piano ballad on there. There's another slower song on there that I love called Hold Your Horses. But there's also so many fun bops, like just songs to have in your car, sort of drive in the sunset to and just really get into that mood. And I think from the music videos are always my favorite part. I really put a lot of effort into those videos, and I'm actually in the planning stages for the first one, which will be coming out in 2 weeks. So not a long time to film it and edit it, but it's going to be out in 2 weeks. Really looking forward to that. But it will very much be a continuation of things that you've seen from me before, but definitely a lot of purple and a lot of yellow because those are my two colors for this album. So you'll definitely be seeing those two colors. Yeah.
So with this whole brand new era, like how do you think you've changed as an artist and as a person with this whole brand new era?
Oh gosh. I think in a weird way, I've changed a little bit myself and the music has followed. So it's kind of the opposite way. So I've definitely evolved and got to know myself a lot more over these last few years. I dived deep into my upbringing. So I was like obsessed with the Disney Channel as a kid and Nickelodeon. Yeah, all those shows. And I was like, why am I not infusing this into my music? Because I really love that time. Everything felt so simple back then. I don't know if you feel the same way. Like when we were watching those shows, it just felt like there was hope for everything. And I wanted to infuse that into my music. So having done that, I then went away, wrote the songs with that in mind, with the knowing that I wanted to channel my inner child more with this album.
I have to ask, because you mentioned Disney and the whole fantasy side of things with music, what would be your all-time favorite like Disney movie franchise or Disney show or whatever?
As in my favorite to watch?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, Lizzie McGuire was like my favorite thing growing up, and I loved the Lizzie McGuire movie. But I'm going to go for a slightly more underrated one. I think the Cheetah Girls films were so good. The music's amazing and the clothes and everything about those films. And yeah, if I could collab with anyone from that time, I would want to be like plonked straight into that girl group.
I actually
What about you? What was yours?
Cheetah Girls, same thing. Because I actually used to watch that back in the day, and we actually have like an Australian girl group that are so very similar to the Cheetah Girls. And I actually said this to them when I met them in person. They're called the Vixens of Fall in Australia. And I said to them, you guys actually remind me of the Cheetah Girls. And they were like, actually, we do look very like and sounds very similar to them. And I'm like, there you go.
Oh, I love that. I love it. I mean, we need more of that.
Yes, we do. By the way, if you could have any Disney magical moment, what would your magical Disney moment be?
Oh, as in like something that's happened in the films?
In life in general, or like,
I think in a lot of those Disney films and a lot of the noughties films as well, there was always like they were leading up to this big moment, weren't they? So like I remember Coyote Ugly.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Coyote Ugly? How she's there with like with her song, and then by the end of it, she's playing the song and she's overcome it all. And Legally Blonde, I loved as well. Like right at the end, the arc of the character. I guess I'm looking for that sort of moment where all the work, all the hard work comes off. And actually, I mean, I'm really enjoying the journey. I never want to downplay that because I love every second of the journey. But the Disney moment would be getting a #1 album or winning a Brit Award or something crazy like that, and playing on like Jules Holland or something, something that I've dreamt of for ages. That would be the Disney moment where all the confetti comes down and it's like, yeah, and the soundtrack's playing. And oh, yeah, I'm thinking of it right now. I'm like manifesting this moment.
If you could have any favorite Disney song, what like song would you like to perform or would have performed before of Disney?
That's a good question. I think the Hilary Duff. I mean, she put out an album that I think was separate to Disney, but there's like Why Wait on it and Come Clean and that whole set of songs. Love. Maybe like The Climb by Miley Cyrus.
Yes.
Yeah, or Butterfly Fly Away from that film as well. That's a good one. That's very much the country storytelling, isn't it? So,
How
what
has
about you? I want to know what your favorite song is.
um I would say What Dreams Are Made Of, from the Lizzie McGuire movie. Beautiful
Good
song.
take.
Yeah. I have to ask, by the way, how has life been treating you? Like since we've done an interview before, how's life been treating you and like what's been new?
Oh, so much has happened in the last few years. Like we started chatting right at the beginning of my EP release, so that was like 3 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
So much has happened since then. I've performed live a lot since then, done loads of gigs, which has been amazing for my confidence and just sort of building that community and realizing that I can do it and it's not as scary as I thought. Like to build this as like a full-time career. I've also been making this album, putting out a couple of singles. I had an amazing opportunity at the end of last year. Do you know Kylie Morgan, who sings
I've
If You
heard of
Wanted to?
Carly Morgan, yeah.
I got to support her in London.
Oh,
Um, yeah, she put up a competition. I think I remember you actually tagging me in it or
I
something. I
did.
can't,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
did.
I did.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
All good.
She picked me. I couldn't believe it. And yeah, I got to play at Bush Hall. I got to play the O2 Indigo in London last year, the Keep It Country Festival. I was on ITV News, which is like our national news thing. So it was honestly, there were so many moments last year I just couldn't believe. A lot's happened and it's been all really positive.
So I just wanted to ask, are you able to possibly do a little bit of a snippet of your brand new release performance?
I'm a hypocrite and I'm proud of it. I don't know where I fit, and that's okay. So don't ask my advice. Yeah, it might seem wise, but I'll change my mind anyway. Oh, who cares about tomorrow? Just be happy for today. But I'm a hypocrite, and that's okay. La da di da, la da di da, la di da di da di da di da. And you can hear the rest of that on Spotify or wherever you get your.
Yes, Amy. I have to ask, what does life mean to you? Like, it could be anything, or you can say anything positive to your fans. What would you like to say, like, to out for the world?
What does life mean for me? Oh, feel pressure now. It's got to all be summed up in this one message. I think the purpose of life for me personally, because everyone's gonna have a different one, is to find the thing that you love and chase it and do it as much as you can every single day. To find and emphasize your most authentic self, like find it who it is that you are and what it is that you love, and then just be that unapologetically. And I would also say to live every day as though you're an 80-year-old looking back at your past self, and you're on the rocking chair and you're like, if I could go back right now, what would I do? And whatever that answer is, go and do it now, because you owe it to your 80-year-old self.
I just wanted to say thank you so much, Amy, for coming back onto my show. It has been such an incredible pleasure having you back on my show again. Everyone, if you're not following Amy, get behind Amy's brand new release called Hypocrite La Da Di Da. It's sensational, and everyone should go have a listen. Any last closing thoughts or anything that you would like to say to people?
Any last thoughts? Please do find me on socials, Amy Jo Official on Instagram, Amy Jo Clough on Facebook, Amy Jo Spotify, and everything on YouTube. Please do come say hi. I try to reply to everybody, and like my community is small enough that I can literally reply to everyone, which is a really cool thing. And I make it my mission every day to make sure I reply. Closing thoughts, I guess, go and watch some Disney Channel films and go and relive childhood. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking that So Raven might need a rewatch quite soon.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Zoe 101, Nickelodeon, but what an underrated. Yeah. I feel like I bet Zoe 101 was one of your favorites growing up. I don't know why.
That was I actually rewatched that, and then I watched Zoe 102.
I haven't seen Zoe 102.
It's really, really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to get on that. That's my homework.
Well, thank you so much again, Amy. It's been such an incredible pleasure. I love your brand new era, and
thank you.
Like, you are such a gem, and it's such an inspiration in life. And I just wanted to say that. So thank you so much for putting music out into the world these days. And yeah, that's what makes beautiful artists like yourself just amazing. So I just wanted to say thank you so much again.
And thank you to you. I love what you're doing. You're doing so much for us artists. So keep doing that, and keep showing up every day.